Welcome to Japanese Inscrutable Society program. Until last time, we focused on national security. Today is different topics, which is one of them. We'll cover many different aspects of Japanese society, such as current affairs, land, nature, history, culture, society, economy, education, politics, government, judiciary, imperial system, constitution, energy, national security, tourism, sports, food, folklore, non-Japanese, social security, health. Today is one of them, education. Japanese education followed that of United States. Before the end of the war, Second World War, 80 years ago, 1945, Japan had their own educational system. But after the war, we adopted that of United States. For elementary, 6 years, then middle school, 3 years, and then high school 3 years, and then university 4 years. So this is exactly the following that of United States. And the Japanese government has been making lots of effort to improve educational system and improve the contents of the school teachings. There are so many aspects to talk about. So we have. I don't cover entire thing in this this program. It's very time limited. Maybe the 20 minutes or so. So many things to talk about, and there are so many materials available to learn what is Japanese education, like a school system or whatever. And this program is rather trivial, the aspect of education. So if you like to know dynamic general view of education, Japanese education, probably waste of the time. So you better look for, there are many other things available to know the Japan. But anyway, Japanese government have been doing so many things. Just pick up a couple of things. One is JET program. JET program? JET program. Japanese exchange and teaching. This is a foreign teachers. Not only teachers, but Japan invited so many foreigners come to Japan, and then they are assigned to countryside for a year or 2-3 years maximum. So it started 1987 with only 800 people from United States, Canada, Britain, Australia, New Zealand, basically English-speaking people. They increased later years, 5,000, close to 6,000 each year. So they work for basically for local people. They are all dispatched to the countryside. So they work for local municipality to internationalize the local community, or sent to the schools to teach students, most of the cases English, there are some other languages sometimes included, but basically English as a ALT, assistant language teacher. Language, in most of the cases, English. So there are schools. They have there are so many teachers, and some are of course language teachers. So they are placed as an assistant language teacher, and some people assigned to city office and to work for the people. There are some foreign residents work for them, and to create new programs to promote the local tourism for international visitors. There are many things Japan needed to get the community, prefectures, nation as a whole to globalize. So they are working for this kind of programs. Simply called JET program. They are the Minister of the Education, Foreign Ministry, and Ministry, the Internal Office. There are multiple ministries involved in this program. But anyway, this is a government program. But numbers, if they say 5,000 people come at a certain year, then some are go to office, the community office. But maybe 3,000, the 60-70% at least sent to the schools. But in Japan, there's so many schools. The primary school, 20,000. Middle school, junior high school, 10,000. And high school, senior high school, 5,000. There are many schools. So they assigned it to certain areas, and some people, because large school, stick to single school to teach English, doing something, or certain zones they actually visit different schools to teach. But anyway, these are the very important part to motivate the students to get some interest. Japan is a very much difficult country to understand, make a journey, and very few people, foreigners, work in countryside. So city, there are many foreigners on business trip and doing many things. But if you go to countryside, almost no foreigners. So a student has no opportunity to learn anything from the foreigners. So this is a great opportunity for them to talk in English. At least see the non-Japanese, the foreign teacher, they active within the school. This is a great stimulate their actually curiosity about foreign countries. So this is the purpose of government to spend so much money to invite them. They earn maybe maybe around 3 to 4 million yen a year. But there are ALT, but not this program, because the numbers, 1,000 people come, but it's not enough to distribute all over Japan. There are thousands of municipalities, and each municipality has multiple schools. So if the local municipality have no assignment from the government. So they fix the budget to invite the foreign ALT by themselves. So there are teachers who are hired by local municipalities. So this is a kind of different pay system. Probably lower than this JET program, local private ALT, and people who work at English-speaking classes, private, the local the classes. Of course, teachers from different English-speaking country, most of the cases. So they work not as annual income basis, but hourly wages. So probably less and less payment. But if you work for that kind of the field, kind of teaching, if you are native English national, so you don't have to invest anything, but just the work and keep speaking, keep talking in English. So this is probably best possible the opportunity for you to stay in Japan year 2, could be 3 years, and you are teaching English at the school. So you can naturally improve your Japanese language. If you're interested in Japanese language, this is the best way. You learn things for being paid. This is the best kind of work. This continued until today. So this is a kind of nearly half-century history. So the Japanese are probably last person to get interesting foreign languages, because if you live particular countryside, you don't have to have any the foreign language abilities. Only English speaking, you can get along any kind of things, and you die as a Japanese without knowing anything about that kind of language. It is possible. But there are the younger generations. They are much stimulated by that kind of program, and they probably they actually have a kind of dream. Oh, I want to study abroad, go to US, UK, Australia, maybe. So that has been spending lots of money, and the result, you can't actually pick up the figures exactly, because this is the huge social foundations. They are seeping into like underwater, and then but the changing something very slowly, invisible. But this is a good actual program. And another thing, the government making effort to the internationalize the education is study tour to other countries. Educators, it become so common or popular. Sometime in 80s and 90s, last century, there are two programs for educators. The educator means, of course, teachers and the board of education members, and some the embassy, the Ministry of Education, the bureaucrats. There are many people involved in education, but anyway, educators sent to outside Japan to study what's going on the other part of the world. So there are basically two lengths of journey. One 60-day program. This is basically different prefecture has own teams, and then they sent to the overseas for 60 days. Maybe focus on Europe, maybe focus on North America, or Australia. The other type is the team, the delegation collected from all over Japan, a length of 1 month length. So this is the kind of world around the world. The which side to go? The Europe maybe first Europe, and they visited the multiple countries to inspect their actually schools, educational facilities, and of course there are some sightseeing included to understand the value of the charming part of the country, and then North America. So this is a kind of 1 month program. I am lucky to escort such group multiple times. To see the things. The different country has a different the characteristics, of course, and then afterward they found out that Japan is standing very unique, unique actual way for their own education. So this is an excellent opportunity for the educators who normally the focus on their own children, their own areas, but get to know what is the things doing in Germany, Italy, Spain, Canada, America, sometimes Mexico, Australia, New Zealand. That is a great opportunity. There are so many actually things that people learn. For my part, the one occasion we are in Italy, and some teachers, educators, a bit of surprise that while we are inspecting the school and Q&A, there's some teacher. So this is our morning student. What was a morning student? Any afternoon student? They said yes. We this school for two kind of dual the usage. So the shifting two shift in the school, morning shift, afternoon shift. That is very much a big surprise. There are maybe many questions arising from Japanese side, because the Japanese school system is quite simple and responsible for all the students at a time. But things are different. And when we went to United States, Colorado Springs, there is a something very unique name of the school, R5. They said that this is a kind of special school for the student. This is age 16 to 21. So the senior high and college level. So this school is for the student who are not able to attend at ordinary schools. So this is set for such purpose. So very flexible. And Japan has a night school. For the student who can't do their ordinary regular schooling hours. So the night school started around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So I thought this is such night school. But this is not different. Actually different. This is not a school. This is the R5. R means like respect, relationship, responsibility, and this kind of R. So this one is such school exists in Colorado Springs. So that was very much the new the findings. Or there are all kinds of effort made for the student who are not well matching to ordinary systems. And each school visit according to the Q&A, and always there are questions. How much you earn? What is the salary of teachers? So each time we surprise, and they surprise, because teachers' salary in other countries are not as high as Japanese ones. Japanese, say if Japanese the teacher's age maybe around 40, 8 million, the norm, 8 million in Japanese yen. It's about 60, 50, 60 thousand dollars. But 1980s, 90s, the end rate is not like today. Today 150, 160 yen for a dollar, but almost about 100 yen for a dollar. So 80,000 income, and if principal, the school head, in case of Tokyo, 12 million. That more than the currency exchange rate at that time, more than $100,000. That is like business people's earnings. But the Japanese, the public school teachers, very much well protected, well paid. We found out that's a big difference. They're surprised. So much money you earn. In most of the cases, lots less than that kind of figure. But as we continue talking, Q&A, we easily found out that their work is quite simple. They report to the school, and when class is all over, most of the cases they leave the school. That different. The Japanese teachers, they go before, of course, the students come and prepare everything, and during the school hours there are many things, teaching classes and kind of document work and many things. PTA come to ask anything and prepare for school trip. There are many things, and of course there are testing, the papers, of course, document. You have to actually give the marks or something like this, and there are many other things to complete before you leave school. Sometimes 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and the teachers are responsible for everything. So if anything happened outside the school, the teacher's responsibility. So they have to do many things to fix the problem or solve the issues. Most of the cases we found out the teachers, once they're out of the school, that is taken care by other, like a police, like some other the organizations they're supposed to take care. So the kind of duty, on duty, off duty, completely separated. Most of the cases. But the Japanese teachers, they are no off duty, always on. Whatever, within the school, outside the school, at the home, even at the holiday, they're always the things have to be taken care. So these are actually the things Japanese teachers. Now that program probably no longer continued because there are many things happened, like Lehman Brothers, the economy breakdown, 2008, and Japan experienced the great earthquake with Fukushima problems, and years later, pandemic. The society itself doesn't function properly for 3 years or so. So maybe that program no longer exists, will discontinued. But and the teachers who experienced seeing actually outside the situation, most of them reached the retirement age. So this is a kind of legacy. Probably stay at the school history, and the students actually no longer need